Everybody, welcome back to another episode of Jered vs. Japan, the final episode, episode 15. I am finally back in America, and I am glad to say the plane ride was way better than the first plane. I actually got the entire aisle to myself, so I got to sit back on all three seats, watch a couple movies, and wait out the duration of the plane. So overall, it was not that bad. This episode is kind of just going to be a wrap up, so let's get into it. Some of the first places that I'd say if you're going to Japan are the Edo Tokyo Museum, which is part of your trip, so you're going to go there no matter what. However, it was an amazing experience to learn about Japanese culture, so I definitely make sure that you are taking it seriously and learning as much as you can. Another thing were the many shrines around Tokyo that around Tokyo that were really amazing because honestly, they might seem like this mundane thing. However, they're a big part of the culture, so you definitely want to make sure that you're taking that all in. Another thing like that is Kyoto. Kyoto is an amazing place to go to, and it might be a little hard to get to because this isn't in your traveling thing. This is just something that I personally wanted to do for myself. It was hard to get there, however, completely worth it because I got to spend an amazing week with amazing people learning about more culture, and we got to go to a bathhouse, which was also amazing and super cheap. So it's a nice way to relax and have fun. Speaking of that, another thing you want to do though is make sure you stay on top of your work because this is an intensive class and they treat it as such. I barely got by, even though I was able to pass, thankfully. I had my struggles. So if you're struggling with learning languages, make sure you're taking this seriously. Some of the rules that I will say about Senshu, even though I love Senshu University, the rules in the dorm are very serious. You don't want to mess around with them because it will just make it unnecessarily tough. We had to have a couple meetings where we went over rules here and there because of people breaking them. So just make sure you do your part so everyone else can do their part. Speaking of that, though, I just want to send a last minute shout out to Senshu University for having me. It was an amazing trip and I loved it, and I will always remember all the great memories I had. I also want to thank Susquehanna's Go program for this amazing opportunity because without it, I wouldn't have been able to ever go to Japan for probably a long time. I do plan on going back to Japan, though. I had an amazing experience. And while you're there, I hope you have an amazing experience, or wherever you are in the world. I hope you're living your life, making memories, and making friends. So that's it for this episode. The final episode of Jered vs. Japan and this amazing series. Episode 15, Making Memories. See you later.